Welcome back, guys, to my channel. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch, ready for another round of our Audi journey here on F1 2020. And Vietnam was not how I planned out. It's been a while since I'd driven Vietnam and just knew it was going to be an absolute disaster. We did have a little bit of fun with a classic event, though, when we drove the Red Bull around Zandvoort, the 2010 Red Bull. And to be honest, I do miss those old cars. They're fantastic. But we are live once again, and we are here ready to get things underway once again. And today we are at China for the next round of the season, and just making a few adjustments at the minute because I've just noticed a few things wrong with my stream. But nonetheless, if you haven't done so already, guys, please hit that like button, follow the channel on YouTube, and also I'm live on Twitch at the minute as well, so give me a like and a follow on all of those things if you possibly can. I will be bringing you the action tomorrow night at Simply Motorsport for the GT4 Championship that begins. Let me just make a little adjustment. There we go. Transition. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that should look better. Yeah, now we've got the YouTube follows there. Yeah, we'll be I'll be bringing you all the action of the GT4 action. I see you in the chat, the Gaming Welshman. And yeah, we'll start things off at Bathurst Mount Panorama for the first round of the season, and a circuit that I love very, very much. It's a dear circuit to my heart, just because it's for the pure racers. And if you're confident and if you're fast around there, it rewards you. If you are hesitant and scared at any point, then it will punish you till next week. But first things first, we are here at China for the Chinese Grand Prix, and we are looking okay. We're not brilliant, but we're looking okay for the 2020 season. Obviously, the way this works, obviously, if you're new to this stream, this series, I've gone back to find the earliest game where F1 allows my career, and with the news that Audi will be coming to Formula One, and a big Volkswagen man myself, I wanted to take Audi from the very beginning where you could possibly enter a My Team and give them a road to Formula One and see how they would have done if they were in 2020, obviously with myself, and at the minute our teammate Jack Aitken. I am going to try and get Hulkenberg at some point. I don't know if I can, just to kind of make it look more Audi-like. The car doesn't look very Audi-like, but it's best I could do. But nonetheless, this is on the PlayStation. I'm not doing it on PC. If I was on PC, then I'll be able to put a mod and put the Audi livery on. But a very small knowledge to myself. Yeah, let's see how we get on. And let's go on to the race weekend. Chinese Grand Prix, again, a circuit that in 2020 they weren't allowed. Cheers, Matt. 2020, obviously, with everything that was going on in the world, the Chinese Grand Prix was cancelled due to COVID. So it didn't happen. So this is all... So the Vietnamese Grand Prix and this one never happened. So we'll see what we can do in this car. Get a coffee down me, get ready to go, and we're actually going to spend some time doing a practice session, just get as much R&D as we possibly can, because we've got to try and develop the car quickly. And obviously, depending on how well we do towards the end of the season is how I'll set the level for when we go into the next game. So if we're mid-pack, I'll try and set it to mid-pack to try and push ourselves a little bit forward. If we're lower pack, then so on and so forth. Right, so into free practice we go, and Pierre Gasly is beating us, but only just. So yeah, it looks relatively dry. So let's get into practice. So I said the Vietnamese Grand Prix did not go to plan. Kind of glad it was over and done with, to be honest. But we are at the Chinese Grand Prix. We're getting rid of the circuits that I'm not massively fond of. But hopefully we'll get into the more fun side of the season. I'm trying to think of what else was on this calendar. I believe Portugal might be on this calendar as well. Or that might be for 2021. I can't remember off the top of my head, but nonetheless, there's 23 rounds, I believe, in the 2020 season. But yeah, we're here at China, and we'll see what we can do around here. I forget that PS4 games take a while to load. Into free practice we go. You'll see some familiar faces, some familiar drivers, and there's one there, Sebastian Vettel back in his Ferrari. But we are purely focusing on us.
Some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
And I believe we do have a setup for here. Yeah, we do. And let's go and do a lap around the track.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
So like Vietnam, it's going to be a couple of laps just relearning the circuit. This one should be a lot easier to remember, but it's remembering everything, doing everything again, and just finding our feet. I want to change the camera again because last time out we had it there. Let's go back to the cockpit. Near enough full 360 corner. Right, let's get comfortable, get where we are, and then heading down towards turn 4, I believe this is. And this is where Daniel Ricciardo made a pretty awesome move back in his Red Bull days. Yeah, once again, just trying to remember where the braking zones are. Been driving a lot of GT cars recently, so a super fast F1 car kind of just throws you out a little bit. And just try to remember buttons again. Oh, yep, like I said, just pressing random buttons at the minute. Right, let's get comfortable and used to the Shanghai circuit once again. So down the back straight we go. Main straight, sorry, not back straight. Just on the long back straight. Rear end wanted to step out then. Lovely. Oh, a little bit wide there. That corner always catches me out. Then down the long back straight.
Approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
Hello, bro. Nice to see you in the chat on the YouTube channel. Get that front turned in, get good exit. Relatively average run here.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Whoa. Yeah, the setup we have put on this car is a little bit loose on the rear. God, I hate this sector. So tricky. Focus on the road. Trying to look at the chat and ended up driving off the track.
That's fantastic.
We got purple.
You have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Feel a lot happier here than I did at Vietnam. Vietnam was an absolute fucking nightmare. So let's have a little discussion. Do we like the Shanghai circuit? Do we miss the Chinese Grand Prix? Obviously, it's now back thanks to Guan Yu Zhou. But are we a fan of the Chinese circuit? Do we like this track? Let's get a little bit of a conversation going, shall we? And I missed that corner completely. I mean, we purpled this, so I don't need to do really any more to it. I kind of got the gist of it. But the Shanghai circuit, are we a fan? That's the question. Let's do a pit lane entry. And we can be a bit later than that. Into the pits we come. Excuse me. It's an all good old feel already of the car. I quite like the feeling of it. It's a little bit loose in places, but I do think that's the hard tyre kind of playing into play there. Right, let's do... It's the long-winded one, so let's get some... Yeah, let's get some race strategy done.
When you're ready, let's go.
I am quite excited to see Audi in Formula One. As I keep saying, I'm a massive Volkswagen person myself. I own a VW Polo. I've always owned Volkswagens, and obviously the idea that Volkswagen coming into Formula One, even if it's in the Audi group, just excites me, and just interested to see how Audi will do in Formula One. It's heritage as well. It's motorsport heritage. Obviously being in World Rally, Le Mans, touring cars. It's when Audi do enter, they come in hard and they do tend to dominate. It's a completely different story for Formula One though, so it's going to be interesting how Audi take on that challenge. And I do think they don't want rookie drivers, they don't want young drivers. They've got to go the experience route, and they've gone that way with Hülkenberg. It'd be interesting to see who will take that second seat. The rumours are that Vettel might come back to Formula One. Maybe. Oh shit! The 100-meter board, not the 50 there. The rumours are that he might come back to Formula One with Audi, possibly do what Michael did with Mercedes, build a team and go from there. That would be interesting to see him back in Formula One. Yeah, they're the other rumours as well, knowing that Bottas could possibly be in the second seat, but either way, Audi have got to play it smart. They've got to spend their first 3 to 5 years with experienced drivers and just get kind of like what Haas did, just get some mileage underneath them. And also bringing in their own engine will be interesting to see as well, what they can do with that. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Would have been cool to see Porsche instead. I think Porsche might have had a better go at it, I think, but they were only wanting to go like 75% in and own most of the team. I think it was Red Bull they were aiming to try and own, but Red Bull weren't budging. But I'm excited. Be nice to see if Tom Christensen would be up for driving. Audi man and okay. Don't touch that inside curb. And I'll probably just wreck these tires as well. Brilliant. There's me wanting to tick off one of the long ones, and I ended up bidding it and ruining my my run. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Audi man himself, with Tom Christensen back in Formula One, way too old. Would have been great to see, though, wouldn't it? The Le Mans man himself, but... Let's change his front wing, because I just twatted the wall. Right, let's get this front wing changed and get back out there and do that. Do that again.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yes, I know. Right, let's try that again. But we'll go flying lap this time, because I can't be asked to do the whole out lap.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's just not flirt with that inside curb again. This corner never gets easier. Always, every time I go in here, I end up taking a different line. Down into the far end of the circuit. don't touch that curb. We can go much deeper into that one. Oh, rear end stepping out again. And I keep missing my brakes there. I keep looking at the chat at that point. But no one's chatting. Right. I made a right pick here of this. Right, let's get at least back in the green.
Great lap.
Good.
You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Right, second lap. Let's actually pay attention this time. I'm not, Max. I'm not now. I'm just trying to bring a little, trying to keep up to date with what's going on, that's all. Touch that bloody inside curve again. Right. 100-meter board. Yes, we made the corner. Who would have thought a 90 left would have been the one corner I struggle on? DRS open.
Okay,
Lovely.
super job so
Right, that's
far.
what we need to be doing each time.
Stay focused.
Nice and smooth up the gears. Following the Ferrari a little bit helped me did learn my lines a little bit better. Down the back straight we go. Gonna get a lovely toe off the Ferrari. Boom. It came out of the pits and went back out again, back in again.
We asked for. Keep it up.
Weird. Or doing his installation lap, I guess. Right, I'm only going to turn one now. Again, we could probably brake a little bit later there. Right behind the Haas. Might get a lovely toe off that one as well. Not quite. Not quite.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay
We are
focused.
getting fabulous data. Although Grosjean's starting to hold us up. Did I just damage the front wing? No, I got away with it. Grosjean's pissing me off now. Better off staying in IndyCar, mush.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Back to the pits we go. Oh.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Are you firm? So that's that R&D done. Oh, pressing buttons again. I keep thinking I need to get down to first gear, like I do on ACC. Oh. Right. Now that one's out of the way, we can bash out the other ones pretty quickly and move on to qualifying and the race. Okay, right. Grosjean ruined the end of that, to be fair.
Information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want
Try
over the
these
radio.
two different setups.
Press and hold the radio
Okay.
button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
God, Jeff, you are annoying at times. Right, let's do tyre management, but with a different setup, just to tick all those boxes. And away we go. Now we're into the tyre management. Just nurse these tyres nicely. Oh God. Obviously on the YouTube channel most people will probably skip this bit, which I don't blame them, to be fair. Right. Another name that we don't see anymore, Danny Kvyat. I believe he's in World Endurance now, driving the Lamborghini car. Just gonna kill our tyres here. There's actually traction zones where it seems to hurt them, so let's just look after these on this run. Then get it, bro, and we're gonna have a race. Plus the classics as well, mate. You got the old classics on here. I'm so glad I got the got this game still. Hello there, guys, in the chat on the what's it, Flair Racing series. My English is not, well, I say my English, my my English isn't great because my dyslexia. So if I pronounce your name wrong, I'm really sorry. But nice to see you guys in the chat. Oh shit. Currently 5 watching on the YouTube channel. Please, if you can, give me a like and subscribe on my channel if you like what you see here. And if you're watching on my Twitch, please give me a follow. Both of them do have also my donation page. If you want to help donate to my channel, that'd be fantastic, but it's completely up to you. Follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. And to new people in here, as you can see in the chat, I am taking Audi Sport from the very beginning when we can first do my team, and that was on the 2020 game, which here we are. And a lot of people seem to be really liking the fact that I am back on the 2020 game. A lot of people seem to miss it, so yeah, here's me running on that. Oh God. But yeah, give me a like, give me a follow, share the stream around. I believe it was the last game that was produced purely by Codemasters.
Keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature.
Give me a couple months and I'll have one.
The best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster.
I wonder if we
with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
All right, Jeff, give it a rest. I wonder if we got enough of us to run a 2020 F1 season. Imagine that, just for shits and giggles, whoever's got the game on SimPlay. Right, that's the tyre management done. It was definitely one of the last good F1 games, for sure. I am a little bit worried when I then eventually go to the 2020 games, like the 22, 23, and 24. Cars are very different, and I know the AI is very ridiculously fast in a straight line, which is shit. But yeah, I'm trying to stream more on this because it seems like a lot of people seem to like this series, so we're going to keep going with it. Right. We just got ERS and then qualifying after the fuel one as well. So let's just bang all these out, get into qualifying, and once we're into qualifying, then we go into the race. I can't remember, when was the first time sprints were introduced? Was that, I think that was 2021, the sprint was introduced. Good afternoon, Hypertech. So R23 is the closest, but the AI is ridiculously quick. The early 2010s were brilliant. HRT and Catering Careers, they were fun as well. I do miss, I'm good, mate, how are you? I do miss the, I miss Malaysia as a circuit. Malaysia was brilliant. Oh, totally agree, Cloudin. I still have most of those games, either on PS4 or on PS3. I have pretty much for India and Turkey. And good to hear. Are you boys all excited for the new season that's just around the corner? Tomorrow, you boys have got GT4s. Are we looking forward to it? I know obviously you don't like Bathurst, but it's still a challenge. And if anybody else is watching, like I said, I'm live currently on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you want to give me a like on my YouTube channel, I'd subscribe as well. And give me a follow on Twitch also. Good, I'm glad you're looking forward to it, man. Different car for yourself in the Mercedes, which is cool to see. I do miss my Chevy from time to time. What are we on? Fuel. Okay. We've got a big grid as well this season, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens in that. Yeah, this GT4 season is going to be fun to watch. Oh, I'm struggling with this fuel one, to be fair. It'd be nice if we can get a few more in Pro, but at the minute we're just a little bit low on numbers on Pro. I'm definitely looking forward to Thursday. Get back in my Lexus, try and... I'm not going to do much tweaking to it. It is looking good. A variety of cars, variety of drivers, you know, really looking forward to it. So should be an interesting season. Right, Magnussen, you're going to help me out a little bit here. And I'm going to do a little cheat here. Nicely done.
Complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
It'd be great if we could, like, and as well, if anyone in the chat is new to... Oh, God. Cheers, Magnussen, you cock. If anyone is new to this channel, my name's Dan Davis on Unorthodubz, and I race purely on a league called Simple A Motorsport. I have done a couple of dips in here and there and others, but mainly race on Simple A Motorsport. Current GT3 defending champion in my Lamborghini, but I've left Lambo to go to Lexus as we've introduced the bot. But Simple A Motorsport will be live back for a new season for GT4s and GT3s, Pro-Am and Pro Class. And they will be they'll be exciting to see as well. They are live commentary as well. Myself bringing you the action for the GT4s on Tuesday night. Pro-Am will be myself and Matthew, and Pro will be Matt, and I'm not sure who else, but they will be your main ones for that. I'll be on the hunt for some drivers. But yeah. Got so lost in promoting Simple A then, I forgot what I was doing then. Right, back into the pits. One last thing to do. Now, obviously, guys, you've just joined in the chat. The 6 of you currently in Twitch and the guys in the YouTube channel as well. I threw this question out. No one's answered it yet. What do we think of Shanghai as a circuit all round? The Chinese circuit, like I said, the last time that it was 2020, it didn't run due to the whole COVID situation. But do we miss it? Is it glad to be back on the calendar? Obviously, with Guan Yu Zhou being on the grid, really promotes the Chinese interest in Formula One. But do we like the circuit in general? Do we like the Shanghai circuit? I'm kind of, it's such a good track. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence of it. I like.
It's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
They need to bring back India. I wished, even though I did shit with it last time, which was yesterday, I wish they'd had another go at Vietnam. It was a very interesting circuit, but who knows? I mean, it's another street circuit though, so, you know, who knows? But I'm on the fence with this one. I like the concept of this track, but it's never really produced any real classics. I don't, if I can think off the top of my head, there's no race that I could think that Chinese Grand Prix was epic, you know? I don't know, there's something about this circuit that turn 1 is a ball ache. Never get it right. I think a lot of what I did on the last stream the other day was actually I did a fun event, or an event. Shanghai was a track that reminds me of Zorda. I like it, but it's a track I don't like racing on it. What I did the other night, which I hope ACC does at some point. India, Valencia, Korea, Turkey, Malaysia, Nürburgring need to come back. Most of those I agree with. I don't agree with Valencia and Korea. Again, Korea was another circuit that just, it was weird. It was a weird circuit. Didn't work really. But yeah, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head what circuits I would like to see. Definitely Turkey. Turkey to come back. Turkey was a brilliant circuit. Portimao as well. I'd like to see them give Mugello a go again. Don't think they gave that really enough credit or enough good go at was Mugello. I think Mugello could have produced some interesting racing. And again, I made a right pixie here at turn 1 and 2. Yes. Ooh. Her ref, definitely. Hockenheim has produced some great races. Especially when it's wet. Yeah, Portimao. Okay. The old school circuit's all bare anyway. So where's Manicourt? Yeah,
Okay,
Formula One back to Indy.
That was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
I would love to see Formula One. I know most people definitely don't agree with this, but if they want to do street circuits, do proper street circuits, not new ones. Go to like Long Beach. That would be awesome to see Formula One cars at Long Beach. I bloody. Do you know what, Clouder? The more and more that we hang, or the more and more you're in my chat, the more and more I speak to you, the more and more circuits that we are both very similar. Like, other than, I don't think you're a fan of Bathurst, but every circuit I seem to name off, you're like, yes, I agree with that. It's surface power. Like any of the V8 supercar tracks would be awesome. Like Surfers Paradise, or you know. Not obviously Bathurst, that would be ridiculous. Don't go Long Beach down. Yeah, the bikini on. Yeah, I always have my bikini on at Long Beach. Mainly from the Forza days. Project Cars days, for me, there was a lot of Project Cars tracks that we used to run. And it'd be awesome to see, like Formula One cars at Daytona, you know? How cool would that be? Or even running like the Le Mans, you know? Le Mans long enough and safe enough these days that they could run Formula One cars there. We're not talking like a massive Grand Prix where it's like 50 laps. With that on Long Beach in pro, besting it. No, because he twatted me off. Yeah, but I could imagine F1 cars at Daytona. That would be awesome. Some of the American circuits that they don't traditionally go for, like Road America would be gone, Le Mans Bugatti. No, that's the shit version. I'd rather they do the full Le Mans. Let's see them full on, like flat out.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute
right.
35.8.
Let's get qualifying done. Let's get ourselves ready for the race. We've done all the work. We've now just got to do the qualifying simulation. Once we've done that, then we can look into going into qualifying and then into the race. We're looking quite good, actually. I've been so busy talking to you guys about circuits, I've not really been paying attention, and we're sitting fifth after everything that we've done so far. So we're looking pretty handy. I think that's why it works though, Gladden, is on bike circuits, so it works quite well. We've run it a few times on GT3s and it just didn't really pan out for us. Road Atlanta, Sebring, Road America. Yeah, Road Atlanta I wouldn't agree. That's too much of a, like, I would say a touring car circuit, Road Atlanta, rather than an F1 circuit. We got a car behind us, yeah we do. Yeah, Watkins in Indy. There's so many American circuits that are just so underrated. There's some that you don't even see, like when you watch IndyCar, they're like, never seen this circuit before. I mean, Valencia, Misano circuit. Yeah, no, I get that. Another one that I like was Bruno. It's just, I think the way, when we've ran them though, we've not had great GT3 races on them, I don't think. Misano and Valencia especially, they're not a lot of people like them as much. Right. Yeah, very much so. Loved how Perez just got right in our way then. I was great round there. Bruno was where I took my very first in-play win. Oh, Norris, man. What a ball bag. I mean, to be fair, Sutty's not too difficult these days. Interlagos, I agree. Donington Park, meh. Don't get me wrong, I like Donington Park, but I don't see it as a great race circuit. It's not. There's no real good overtaking opportunities other than turn one, maybe the chicane. I think that's the problem with most British circuits, to be fair. They're just not really raceable. Here's a good question: which Project Cars games was best for me? It has to be one of the physics and handling for me personally. Is that Project Cars 1 or 2? Because I didn't really get to play 1 that much. I was going to say 2 that much. I'd platinum it. Maybe I'll do a series on playing Project Cars 1. I've got the disc. Maybe run through the championship on that, see what people think to that. Project Cars 1. Okay, yeah, I didn't really dive into that one that much.
Set us back a little.
Right, let's try this again. And hopefully we won't have anyone in the way. We'll do the flying lap again.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we
get
a lap close to our rival's pace.
I was hoping that Alpha was going to go in the pits, but it's not. Should I do a mini-series on that, playing Project Cars 1? Going through the career mode on that. Like the LMP2s I loved on Project Cars 2. I'm not sure what they're like on Project Cars 1. Not watched it, not really in a... I don't even know what it's about. I don't know if it's like the new version of the old Assetto Corsa. So I don't know much about it. I might have to give that a watch in a minute. Cutting open. But we got an Alfa Romeo in the way. Send it on the inside. Yeah, from what I've briefly seen already, they're probably just keeping a bit behind so you won't be able to see it.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Lovely done. We've gone fastest as well in the session, so that's cool. So we've gone fastest in the session, but that means nothing. I do find the AI sometimes on this game a bit fucking weird. Right.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Oh, God. Right.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Okay. We've done everything that we need to do in the R&D. Right, now let's get into qualifying, shall we? I'm happy with all that. Right. Skip to qualifying.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review.
It's meant to be an iRacing killer. Well, we'll have to see about that. Okay. Into qualifying we go. So guys, if you haven't done so, please hit that like button on my YouTube channel and subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so. And also, if you are watching on Twitch, then please hit that follow button. And also in the descriptions as well will be all the other content creators that are great to watch and look at, as well as to have a look at their bios as well. And like I said, we are heading to the new Simplay season very shortly. And yeah, we will be live once again Thursday. I might be live again in the meantime, just to bring you a bit more action, carrying on the Audi series as well, obviously. But yeah, let's get into qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix, and let's see what you guys reckon I'll qualify. Let's get your predictions in. And I'm just going to give this the best shot we possibly can. Right, so session. We're going to stick with the setup we got. Matt saying P6. Hypertext saying 5th. Right. Well, first things first, we need to get into the top 3. Yeah, the top session. The qualifying 3. Get into qualifying 3. La, 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 la.
All clear the garage, please. Car
Right.
ready to leave.
Let's do this. Clouden saying P4 or 5. Okay. We didn't see any soft runners in that previous session. Guys in the YouTube chat as well, if you want to get your predictions in. Trust you to cheat with 2 positions. Well, pick one, Clouden, you got to pick one. Beautiful sunny day here in qualifying. He's going with P5. Give us some space to the Ferrari. Make sure we're not in the wrong engine mode. Here we go. First lap. Let's see what we can do. And a car exiting pit lane. Fucking brilliant. And it's daddy's money that's going to be in our way. It's going to sit right on the apex like a cunt. Sadly, I don't think it's an extra on the car. Sergio sets the pace. We go third, but Stroll did.
1 lap of fuel remaining.
Stroll did screw us over a little bit. Right. Oh God, very deep there. Hey, that corner. I wonder if that's enough to get us through into the next session. Hopefully so. Oh, God. Right. Back to the pits we go. So we're going to fast forward this ever so slightly just to see how this all pans out. So we're currently 4th, but we're quite way off Hamilton, which I'm not surprised. Leclerc's gone faster, so is Vettel. I'm expecting Albon to go faster, but we're relatively up where we need to be. So I'm happy to keep going and skip this bit and try and get ourselves then into qualifying 2. Track shouldn't improve that much. So yeah, qualifying 1 done, and we're P6. So we're thereabouts with the cars that we're usually racing anyway. So yeah, next session into qualifying 2. And let's hope we don't get another stroll in the way. Of course, these rules, you had to run the tyre that you ran in qualifying 2. So I'm still going to go with the softs just because I want to get into the next session. So I didn't mean to hit flying lap. I wanted to hit out lap, but hey ho. But that's given us a lovely little bit of gap. Away we go. No cars in our way this time. Into turn 1 we go. Cars running very deep, very wide. Get the front end, turn in, get then into the second turn 2. On the throttle as soon as possible. We are going to have a Mercedes in the way. And we've gone purple first sector. Made a right pigs here of that turn 4 into 5, run a little bit wide into 6, drop down 2 gears, get the front to turn in. The section I'm really struggling in, get a good exit out there in gear 5. Slowly come off the brakes. Into the DRS zone. I run a little bit wide there. And that puts us in the 32s. We're only 0.4 of a Bottas, so solid lap there. And that should get us into qualifying 3, hopefully. To only be a couple of tenths off Bottas, that should get us into qualifying 3. Leclerc goes quicker though, which I'm expecting the Ferraris to be quicker anyway. We're looking at the McLaren-Renault fight that we're in at the minute.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Oh, run a little bit wide there. Okay, we're looking good to get into at least the top 10. So far the boys in the Twitch chat, I've got their predictions possibly roughly right. I don't really see us challenging the top teams. Would be nice, but I really don't see us challenging them. Oh God, I need a wee now. This is the problem with doing this. I need a wee. Right. What do you mean, kind of correct? I'm bang on. It's not the final qualifying. I might completely fuck it up yet.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Again, I'm quietly confident. The final sector with their middle sector is where I'm losing the time. Even cars behind us are quicker. So, yeah, I'm happy with 6th. We'll definitely push forward on. Okay. P6, now we go into final qualifying. Max Verstappen just squeezing in there on a set of mediums, so that's interesting. Right, let's advance on and move in there. Into final qualifying we go.
Engine fired.
No messing around, just straight out on track. We're the furthest down, so we should be able to get on track first if my mechanics hurry up. And we are out first. But we're in no rush, because if I go too fast, I'll end up behind them. Just in qualifying too, Matt, I was sitting in P6 where you predicted. If we can nail this middle sector, then we can threaten the guys at the top. But this corner here has been my Achilles heel. Right. DRS open. Just make sure it still works. We've got a Ferrari exiting pit lane. So I might just back off a little bit so I don't catch him. Right, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Up into turn 1. Dropping down 3 gears, let the car roll out, eventually dropping down the 3rd. Try and get the front to turn in. Rear end not happy on the exit of 2 and 3, heading down towards 4, now into 5, braking at the 100-meter board. Drop down to 3rd, get the front end turned in. We run a little bit wide, but the Red Bull hasn't gone faster than us in the first sector. Can we nail this middle sector finally? No, is the answer. Yeah, the Red Bull's gone quicker in the middle sector. The rear end not happy there. DRS zone open. Towards the line. There's a 32.6. We found a 10. And it was Albon behind us. He does a 32.3. I don't think that lap time will really threaten the guys at the top. And it was all in this sector too.
1 lap of fuel remaining.
It was all in this right-hander here. I carried too much speed going in. Needed it to tuck in a little bit more, and then didn't go deep enough through here in this two left-handers. And then just made a mess of this as well. The rear end wasn't happy here, wanting to step out all the time. And look, you can see we're gaining time, even though I'm not pushing, we're gaining time now. So there's more time in the final sector as well. A 31.8 from Bottas. We're currently sitting 5th, with faster than Verstappen. Right, into the pits. Okay, right.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 32.6.
Right. Where are we losing that? I guarantee it's that middle sector. Yep.
We're 6th in the speed trap, 208.3 miles per hour.
Bottas just hooked the lap up. I'm thinking now it's either 7th or higher. I don't think the McLaren of Sainz or Perez has got the pace to outdo us there. So let's get our final set of soft tyres on. Speed up time just 3 minutes before the end. And go out for one last attempt.
All personnel be aware, car leaving.
We're currently sitting 6th at the minute. Let's go and absolutely nail this lap here. There's a nice gap between Hamilton and I believe it's Ricciardo in the Renault. I might want that gap. And I don't think I'm going to get it. I am as well. About as much racing we'll get with Lewis Hamilton. Oh, motherfucker. And we're up 2 tenths already in the first sector. And it's giving us purple. Oh, we're looking good on this lap. Once again, this middle sector is killing us. I am up though, still. Not purple though. I do feel like I've got a Mercedes breathing down my neck. Pretty much do. A Bottas hunting me down. That was a great lap. Hamilton does a 31.7. What do we do? A 31.72. We start third. That was a great lap. So all your predictions are wrong. We managed to get it at least on the second row. Oh, a decent lap there. P3 will be starting.
It's time to remind ourselves
An all Mercedes front row.
Bottas, Hamilton and Davies. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Yeah, cheers, Hyperter. That was a decent lap. It's still that middle sector we're struggling, and I think in the race that's going to hurt us. 1 lap pace was great compared to these guys, but I don't think we'll have much compared to the top guys anyway. So yeah, we'll just see what we can do in the race. I think we're going to struggle, so we'll give it a good shot and see how we go.
think we can call that a successful qualifying.
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We will be indeed. Right. And this gives me a great opportunity just now to give myself a quick pee break. So in that time, guys, while you're at it, please give me a like and a subscribe on my YouTube channel and give me a follow on my Twitch account as well. I will be back shortly. I'm just going for a quick pit stop for myself for a quick wee before we get into this Chinese Grand Prix. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back in just 2 seconds.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Now, Anthony Davidson, I wonder, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams, all trying to put some pressure on or disrupting things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run, I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and Davis completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Carlos Sainz, and Perez, Ricciardo, Albon, Ocon, and Valtteri Bottas, Stroll, Kvyat, Lando Norris, and Magnussen. Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Grosjean, Kimi Raikkonen, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell, Aitken, Latifi, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Well, that's a dramatic change. We're on the front row for the Chinese Grand Prix. We will start in second alongside our fellow Brit driver, Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, a lot of penalties been awarded there, possibly engine penalties or something. Clearly, Leclerc starting a lot further back, as is Bottas. And
You have a great chance of getting a points-paying position in today's race. See what you can do.
we do indeed. I'm happy with that strategy. We're good to go. I always like to overfuel a little bit. I know it's slower, but we can work that out. But yeah, we're starting on the front row, which is not as expected. But yeah, we'll go with that. Right, guys, just before we get going, like I said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified so you don't miss anything here on my YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitch, then give me a follow as well. And let's hear from you guys. Where do you predict I'll finish this race? Let's be honest. We did a great qualifying, but the car is not quite there yet on race pace, so we might drop down the order. Yeah, and we've got some other fast cars coming up behind us. So yeah, let's hear from you guys in the chat. If you are looking forward to more racing as well this week, then head over to Simply Motorsport, give them a like and subscribe on their YouTube channel. Hypertext saying P6 again. Matt saying possible contact turn 1 and 2, so he reckons night. P5 actually, Hypertext says. But yeah, give Simply Motorsport a like and subscribe on their YouTube channel. I'll be live tomorrow night giving you all the action for the GT4 racing. But nonetheless, let's get things underway here at Shanghai. As we start our formation lap.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
We've got Verstappen on a set of mediums behind us as well. The one I'm going to keep an eye on is Vettel on those softs. He's going to look pretty quick earlier on in this race. But Audi on the front row for the first time. Obviously, thanks to penalties, we just nailed the lap.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
We're definitely a lot higher than we should be. Car's feeling good, feeling strong, so we'll see what we can do here in China for the 4th round of the season. Two Brits on the front row with our 7-time champion Lewis Hamilton going to be leading the way here in Shanghai. So guys, like I said, get your votes in on where you, or I say votes, get your prediction in on where you think I'm going to finish in this Grand Prix. 56, I think it was 56 or 52 or something like that, around this brilliant circuit in China, in Shanghai. Front row for the first time for Audi. This is going to be a dramatic one for sure. And there we line up in our grid spot. Here we go.
The grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
The Chinese Grand Prix. Not a great start. And I've got very deep in turn one already. There is a car there, but I'm just... Oh, is that Verstappen going around the outside of us? That's brave. But we've managed to hang on to P2.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
The yellow flag behind. Contact been made. Heavy car, so we've understeered quite nastily in the middle sector, and this is where we've been struggling. But Hamilton with a brilliant start, and I've helped him out massively by holding everyone up. Not really giving him a real challenge, and we got Verstappen and Vettel breathing down our neck. Well, I say breathing down that. We made a little bit of a gap. We briefly had a yellow flag, but we've managed to get going once again. The car heavy on fuel as we try and stay with Hamilton as much as we possibly can, so we can use the DRS, but I don't think we will. I think we'll drop out of that very shortly. Oh, I'm running a bit wide there. Now the start of the race is out of the way. Let's try and get into a rhythm. Our teammates in the pit, so Jack Aitken clearly having contact with someone. Oh, rear end not happy.
Jack is in the pits. Jack in the pits.
And we got a very, very quick Verstappen behind us on those medium tyres. So on a separate strategy to everyone else. We've gone a little bit deep again through the tricky section that we're always struggling on. And he's right there, within half a second of us. Next time round, Max will have DRS. We're trying to stick with Lewis as best we can.
This lap, we can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Okay, we're getting into a little bit of a groove here. It's horrible middle sector. We are going to give Max a DRS here. But he's nowhere near us. We've had a good exit through that long right-hander. Actually, we're starting to gap Max ever so slightly. And we're not really losing Lewis either. We're there or thereabouts. And we set fastest lap of the race.
Behind is 43.1 seconds.
So we're actually matching Lewis at the minute. We're going with him. Max probably got his hands full with Vettel behind him.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Okay, now we're starting to lose touch on Hamilton. He's starting to eke his legs out a little bit. What state of the tyres in? Oh my god, they're pretty fucked already. I think they said lap 9 is where they're going to get to, so I'll be amazed if we get there. Come on, turn it. There we go.
Careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
I think I lost tyre grip ages ago, if I'm honest, mate. Right. Max is going to start creeping back onto us, especially on those medium tyres, and he's bringing Vettel with him. And I'm making silly errors like that. Oh God. Yeah, we lost 9 tenths out of life.
Time to the car behind, keep pushing.
Okay, get into that groove. Okay, Verstappen's getting close again. We're losing grip pretty quickly.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
God. Starting to lose a lot of front end grip. There's Verstappen and there's Vettel. They are right behind us. There's me trying to save a lap of a bit of hybrid so I can try and deploy the battery when they eventually come to attack us. There is Verstappen, 7/10 back. He will have the DRS, but he's nowhere near us at this stage. Luckily, we got a nice straight line package. But he is coming for us slowly. Those medium tyres possibly helping Verstappen out. We need to really push now, because we are going to be pitting very shortly. Next lap, I believe. Oh, the front does not want to turn at all. No front grip, no rear grip. Hamilton zoomed off down the road, and we're just a sitting duck now. He's going to send it, but we're later on the brakes than him, so... But he's got that grip, he's got that confidence in those medium tyres, which we don't. He's got the DRS open. He's right behind us. Is he going to send it into turn one? He's giving it a go. Verstappen's on the inside. We're going to try and hold it strong on the outside to have the inside for the next part of the corner. He's still there. He gets the job done. A nice move there from Verstappen. Can we come back at him though? Oh, we tried sending it. That was a bit ambitious. And contact made. There's the supreme grip of the top teams. We just haven't got that at this stage. Oh, nasty snap there. And now Vettel's looking up our inside. These tyres have died, it's safe to say. And now we're going to drop down the order. Oh, the rear end not happy at all. And there's Vettel. Give him a bit of a bite, but... Oh, he just brakes in front of us. Lovely. We're both into the pits.
Release.
Oh, quick stop, and we get back out in front of Vettel.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Beautifully done, team. That was a 2-second stop. That was well executed by the team. And back out on track we go. We're down in 15th now.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Maybe we can have some fun overtaking some cars. It's not all going to be about just the strategy. Maybe we'll have some fun overtaking some cars. Would be nice. Brought a lovely gap to Vettel as well. So maybe he had possibly some front end damage, maybe front wing. He maybe changed. Who knows? But we are coming onto the back of the pack now. A lot of cars coming into pit lane. Oh, Jesus. No, we've got to be patient here. We don't want to just shove our way through. I'm down the inside of Raikkonen. That's one place done.
Brings you up a place.
That inside curve, once again, pretty lethal if you run it. Not quite close enough to Giovinazzi. Hopefully in the braking zone we can bring that gap down so we can get the DRS on him. And we have got the DRS. Oh, fucker.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Fucker just jolted across me. Hamilton's come back out and he's retained that position on us. Verstappen leads the race now, obviously on his mediums. Every time we clear a car, Vettel seems to clear it as well.
Gap to car in front is 2.3 seconds.
We're going to struggle now with that front wing damage. It's going to hurt our tyre wear as well, so Giovinazzi really didn't do us any favours there. Now I'm starting to feel the effect of that front wing. Oh, deep into the hairpin. Gasly now pits and out of our way, as has Bottas.
Bottas is in the pits.
It's going to be interesting to see where Vettel comes out of all this. Carlos Sainz, fastest lap of the race. He's on the softs. I'm going to save a little bit of hybrid, I think, this next couple of laps, and just eke our way into this bit by bit. I'm going to add a bit of front wing. Add a bit of wing so we can negate that damage. Lewis Hamilton flying out in front. And we're just losing time hand over fist to Vettel behind, and that's that front wing damage. And as he's gaining on us, he's bringing Carlos Sainz with him. Trying to decide whether or not to change the front wing or just do the tweak that I made. Teammate is in the pits.
Jack is coming in for a stop.
Yes, this is F1 2020. Oh God. This front wing damage really hurting me. That's all thanks to Giovinazzi just moving on the braking. Yeah, I'm currently doing a series where I go back playing the very first game where my team was introduced, and just starting a career where Audi first joined with that. So playing through every game, every season, and starting off at 2020. So obviously when I get to the end of this season, I'll move to the 2021 game as Audi Sport and just progress through the championship as if it was real, like the cars genuinely did develop. We're at the Chinese Grand Prix. We did start second. Better or worse than 24? I much prefer the older games. For me, the older games were much better. The cars feel better. When it was made by Codemasters, they were very good games. The AIs are actually half decent as well. They're not just blitz past you. Okay, we've improved that lap, but we did use quite a bit of hybrid to stay ahead. Fastest lap by... Oh, God. A bit of a hit from Vettel there. Did he get hit by Sainz as well? Or Sainz is right there as well. I got a right wallop from Vettel then. When we look back on the replay, I have to see what that was about. I will have to, if there's a safety car, we'll have to change the front wing because this is horrendous. If there's a safety car, unlikely there will be, especially at the Chinese Grand Prix. Never seems to be a safety car here, unless there's rain. But we ain't got rain forecast in this race, so. There's Sainz with the DRS. Is he going to send it? I do agree, Matt. The newer games, F1 games especially, the safety car becomes a lot more. It happens more often, and there's more red flags as well. The red flag seems to appear a lot more as well. Sainz that time didn't try and send it up the inside. I think this game blends the safety car a little bit better. Even if you put it as often, I think it's more realistic how often. Like if a car goes off or breaks down, it usually gets out of the way quite well. God, the understeer from that front wing. I think Verstappen's probably jumped us in this. I've got a McLaren right up my arsehole. On a set of softs as well. I've run wide as well there, that doesn't help. I think the Sainz is going to get us here. Easy in a straight line there for him.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Oh, God. Bottas also opting for the soft tyre. He obviously had a qualifying ban, so... 10th place, I'm not sure why. It must have been engine related.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Trying to stick with Sainz as much as I can. Get that DRS again. But he's pulled away. Did I get the DRS? Yes, I did. Whoa. That helps me stay a little bit closer to him. What this keeps doing is allowing me just to stick to the back of him and stay away from Albon and Bottas.
Time to the car behind.
Again, just stick with him as much as I can in the middle sectors. Come on, car. I know you're hating life at the minute, but if we stick with him. Oh, car did not want to stop then. Oh, that could have ended badly, and then we'd be in a worse state. I don't know if Sainz is going to go onto the hard tyre after this, because he's gone soft. We've gone soft medium. I'm really debating whether to change the front wing. Managed to still get the DRS. What do you mean, same game, to be honest? What, 24 to 2020? Just bloody front wing, man. Science is actually helping me out quite a bit here. The DRS those are just helping me enough to maintain the gap to Albon and Bottas. Yeah, this is 2020.
Right, we think the car behind might start to have fuel management issues. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage over the next few laps.
Oh, I didn't get the DRS this time. Right, Verstappen's in the pit. This should be interesting. He's gone to soft as well. And he's already coming out by the looks of things. Oh, we're just going to get him on the exit. Oh, okay, yeah, in that case, then I totally agree. The handling is brilliant on this game. Yes, the graphics isn't up to date. I mean, to be fair, it's now like it's a 4-year-old game compared to the rest. But, and it's on PS4, so yeah, I totally agree. The graphics are much better on the newer games. I might not fight Verstappen. I might just, oh god, might let him go.
Come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs.
He's right there. Oh. Jesus, Verstappen. I really fucked that run up, mate. Just barge your way through. Like I'm racing the real Verstappen. Jokes to any actual Verstappen fans. Oh god. That hindered us quite badly. Now Albon and Bottas have got a little bit closer again. We're lap 23 of 56, so nearly at the halfway stage. I'm just dropping off to the back of these two now. I've been playing 24, it's fun, but can feel the unresponsive and clunky, and it makes my wheel go crazy with the force feedback. What wheel are you running? Sainz is pitted, so the soft tyres don't last very long. What do we do, chat? We got front wing damage. I have upped the downforce for when I next pit. Do we leave it at that and leave the front end, or do we change the front wing? I am understeering quite badly. Hypertech saying change. G23. Oh, so you're on Xbox. Because I'm on the G29. G9. Sorry. Let me read that. Read that again. The G923. Is that the Is that the Xbox one? Ah, the PC version. Oh, now Verstappen's been released. Have to change. You're only going. Oh God. I just realised Hamilton's pitted. We're going to become a proper mobile chicane. I'm on the G29. So lap 32 to 43 is where we got to get to. So we still got a while yet to go, and these tyres are starting to feel forked. We are going to change the front wing, I think. Bottas is catching me quite rapidly now. So we're quite out of sync to everyone else at the minute. Bottas now pits. We've got Hamilton and Albon. So if they're doing what I think they're doing, they are 3 stopping, while we're only 2 stopping. Oh, wrong gear. Because Verstappen's got to stop again. He has to put the medium on, but he can go. He's 2 stopping. He's got to be. He started on medium. He'll go medium again. I'm really lost in where we are in this race. There is Lewis Hamilton. DRS is probably open for him. Jack Aitken in the pits again. He's been in the pits loads.
Jack is in the pits. Jack in the pits.
Again, I'm probably not going to race Hamilton hard.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
I did say the car didn't have as much race pace as the cars around us. And Hamilton's pretty much pushing us.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
Lovely. And Hamilton easily does us. The good thing in there is we didn't lose too much time to Albon. Yep, lovely news. So lap 32 is where we're aiming for. We're currently... We've pitted once already, Matt. But as we try to pass Giovinazzi, he moved under braking and chopped my nose, and I've got front wing damage. We're now at the halfway stage of this race. No, not yet. We were pulling away from Albon then, but I made a right cock of that. Yes, yes, I know. I'm not really racing Hamilton though, am I? Who am I racing?
Okay, our main competitors in this race are Verstappen and Albon.
Jeff, you're funny. Hello, Chloe. Thank you for the heart.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.7
Oh, deep.
seconds.
Do deep. No. Well, I picked the number, so that number's mine, innit?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I mean, I think it goes the same for everyone. If they're, I think it goes for everyone. If they're in GT3s but don't have GT4s, but they're a Patreon or an admin, that number's retired. So happy we get to pit in a minute. Jesus.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Oh, Jesus, turn. Like I said, I really don't know where we are in this race. It's a bit all over the shop. We were racing Vettel. Vettel's disappeared. Okay. God, the car is really starting to be a bit of a dog now.
We're a +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
We're coming up to our first bit of lap traffic.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.8 seconds.
Okay, Albon's been slowly bringing that gap down. I don't think he's on the same strategy as us.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Right, we're boxing this lap. We're coming in this lap. Let's get this stop done. Front wing will be changed. As long as Latifi doesn't screw us. Which I got a feeling he will. Woo! That's dropped us right down the order.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
That front wing change was probably a bad idea. And now we're going to have to fight. The good news is the car wants to turn now. Right, we're in a DRS zone. But Vettel's got DRS as well on Ricciardo. Oh, there's a yellow flag here. Why is there a yellow flag? It's green again. There's a yellow flag. It's Albon. He's stopping.
Some information on Albon. They are out of the race. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
We've got a virtual safety car. Lovely.
see ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Vettel's going to look to make the attack on Ricciardo, I think. He's not close enough. And we weren't close enough to Vettel. We've got to try and be smart here. We had a sniff up the inside of Vettel then. Did touch wheels. Oh, this is getting really spicy now.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Huh. Athletes do sweat. We're making Daniel Ricciardo eat those words right now, making him sweat. These cars seem to have better traction out of corners. Fuck the Sutty, send it. He can't do it no more. Whoa! What is our teammate doing? Get out of the way! Jack might be getting sacked soon. Right, come on. We got to get this chance. We're running out of time. I say that and I completely mess up. Miss my brakes by a mile.
It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Oh, now I've been it.
Is available on the MFD.
Who's hitting me? It's my own teammate.
Copy.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, what an idiot. We were in a solid points position and now we're going to be out of the points.
Exit now.
What a ball bag.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
These hard tyres beforehand felt horrible in practice. Can we make 6 places up before the end of the race? Well, there's 3 ahead of us. How much fuel? Well, there's a car going into the pits. That's Grosjean, so that'll be a place.
Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds.
Can't believe I just done that. Oh well, at least we're more representative of where the car actually is. The only saving grace is that everyone else's tyres are going to go off before ours. We ain't going to have great performance, to be honest. Let's try and get the 2 AlphaTauris at least. Oh, may have cut the corner there a little bit.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
Oh, this race looks so promising. And now it's got completely tits up. We are slowly catching the AlphaTauris. If we can get... Oh, it's wishful thinking getting 10th, but I don't think it's going to happen. With so little laps left. And there's some people have done some really weird strategies. Saying that, my hard tyres seem to be coming quite alive at the minute. We're not a million miles off them now. We're slowly in the slowly in the slipstream as well. We're right on these boys now. Around the outside of Pierre Gasly. Nicely done. Now on to Kvyat. And then Magnussen's just up the road as well.
Good job, nice overtake.
Cheers, Jeff. Now we're on to Magnussen. But Perez is another 18 seconds down the road. Don't think we're getting him. This hard tyre has actually been quite decent, to be fair. It's not been lightningly quick, but it's been half decent. And like I said, what's going to benefit us is the fact that everyone else is going to be on much older mediums. So it's going to be quite handy for us towards the end. As I say that, Verstappen sets fastest lap of the race. But that's the front, guys. Come on, let's get Magnussen. Finally got the hang of this middle sector as well. He ain't got any DRS, so hopefully we'll be able to out-drag him. Danny inside, Magnussen done. Now Perez 16.6 ahead. Oh, and we set fastest lap. Nice.
Fastest lap of the race.
Shame we're not in the points. Can we catch Norris to the end?
The gap to the car ahead is 16.5 seconds.
Come on. Let's bring that gap down.
Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Come on. We need to catch Norris. 10 laps to make 15.8.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up. Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Quite a big gap to bring down. I don't think we're going to get near him, to be honest. Driver in front.
Perez ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 15.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:37.7. You're closing in by around 1.4 seconds a lap.
.4 a lap. It's not enough. Unless they suddenly just hit a cliff. It's not going to be enough. We'll give it a good shot though. Was Russell trying to stay on my inside then?
Okay, gap ahead is 13.4 seconds.
All right, come on. Yeah, we're not going to catch him in time. We're going to run out of time. Whoa. Hypertext leveled up again.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Driver in front.
Perez is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 12.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 15 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 37.6. You're gaining by 8 tenths. 8 tenths.
Not enough.
The gap to the car ahead is 12.8 seconds.
Oh, god damn it. Another what if. We're not going to catch Norris or Perez. I don't think. We're going to run out of time. Unless they look like they're getting held up by a Renault, so you never know. Anything can still happen. They could make contact. You just don't know. The safety car could come out with only 6 laps to go. I doubt it. But there's me being hopeful. They're just over there. They're just the other side of me. Maybe Ocon's holding them up. I just don't know what's... we're not doing enough. Come on. Oh God, it's been a long Grand Prix. And just a frustrating one at that. Just knowing that we were in a good chance for points. Giovinazzi chopped our nose off, damaging the front wing, which, hindsight, I should have looked back and not changed the front wing. I should have stuck with the pain. Got stuck behind Vettel and Ricciardo. Went for a ballsy dive, but
7 seconds.
yeah. Went for a ballsy dive and ended up just twatting into the side of Ricciardo. And just overall just ruining our race. Verstappen's flying out in front. Gap's now 10 seconds. We're just running out of time. I need that Renault to really start holding them up, but I don't think it will. Oh. Come on. Could do with a miracle, really, but
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
could do a Daniel Ricciardo and this time hinder Max and steal a point if I save the tyres a little bit. Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to save battery and just try and steal a fastest lap towards the end. Because it's clearly I'm not going to catch these guys in time. And if I do, I'm not going to be close enough to really do anything. That's 85.9. is what Verstappen's done. We've done a 36.4 as our best, so I need to find half a second.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Not going to be enough, I don't think. No, it's not.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.0 seconds.
We'll give it another go on the last lap. Fastest lap?
Understood, stopping this lap.
No, no. No, I'm not boxing. He's done a 35.3 as well now, so not only have I got to find half a second like I did last time, I got to find another 7/10. Just as I see the cars in front.
This is your final lap of the race. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Lewis Hamilton wins the race. Yeah, we needed a few more laps, Matt.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. to car in front is 3.7 seconds.
Ah. B12 in the end.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Not what we would have wanted.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Chinese Grand Prix winners today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
We should have got more out of that. We should have got more out of that, but we didn't, which is a shame. Starting on the front row as well, it all looks so good.
We can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Yeah, well-earned victory for Mercedes indeed. Well done to them. But as I said, we should have done more.
Let's review the updated driver standings.
Starting on the front row as well, which kind of makes things worse. Running very, very wide. And then Max trying to hold it strong on the outside, he was there, but he couldn't quite get the job done. At that point, Hamilton just raced off into the distance. And this was us trying to pass Giovinazzi, and then he just moves under braking and give us that front wing damage that we didn't really need. And then there's us facing the wrong way. And then just having to pit because of the damage. And then we just was on a recovery drive at that point, trying to hunt down the leaders. We were hunting down the AlphaTauris. We got close to Pierre Gasly, and that was the run that we needed to get him down the straight. He went defensive, we looked to the outside. Was a lot braver on the brakes, but we managed to just swoop around and get the better grip to then clear him. We cleared Kvyat earlier on, and then on to Magnussen. So we did have some good comebacks in the end. You just see the AI is a little bit sketchy sometimes. But down the inside, we got the job done on Magnussen. And just, yeah, the silly error earlier on as well, where we just damaged the front wing, just not needed. If we hadn't have done that, then we would have been all right. But it is what it is. P12 in the end. We leave China. With no points again. In the standings, we dropped down to 10th after Stroll now passes us. So yeah, not been the round that we wanted, but we're 10th at the minute. Jack Aiken is not even off the points, but that was the Chinese Grand Prix. We tried being cheeky and steal a fastest lap towards the end, but even that failed. So yeah, that really did not go to plan.
Exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Oh, let's.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Yeah, I can do it with the team behind me, obviously, because we need the Audi to be team to be happy.
You and your rival, but it looks like you're coming up top, doesn't it?
And yeah, both of us.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
I'm not sure what happened out there, to be honest. None of us wants to be the person to back down. I was like an idiot magnet today. Well, fuck it. I'm like an idiot magnet.
Appreciate your time.
Well, we were. What's his name? Giovinazzi moved under braking. We didn't get a podium finish, but let's be honest, that ain't going to happen. We move up. Sponsorships. It would take 15 different drivers during... Well, we did that. And we lost some money. Whoops. Whoops. Right, so... Round 4 done. We're now on to round 5. What is round 5 of the season? I forget how long this series is going to take me. So round 5 is the Dutch Grand Prix. So, okay. Right, let's sort out activities. So, funding team. Actually, we got a 4-day. Fit all that in. Lovely. R&D. Let's see what we can upgrade.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
Yeah. Well, let's have it. Yeah, we can have some aerodynamics. Upgrade. Sweet. Okay. So, that's all that done. We need to really work on our chassis. So, let's put money into that. Let's put money into that so it doesn't shit itself, basically. Okay, right. Advance. So we got some money from that. Some training.
As we continue to increase
and we got
play,
and I got a trophy.
more potential partners become willing to work with us. We can now approach an additional sponsor from the corporate tab.
Right, let's go and speak to Will. Let's go and speak to this mofo.
Well, it's great to be back at your headquarters, and
Hello.
I've got to say, an awful lot's changed since we were last here. Let's dive in
Yeah.
with some questions.
Sure, hit me.
Would it be safe to say that, in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team?
I've got to consider what's best for the Drivers' Championship. My chances are better. Absolutely not. There are no team orders here. It's my team, my rules. No, fuck it. It is basically my
The
team.
second driver seems to be getting much more comfortable with their car. Have you been focusing on their development?
They're making a progress, but I think they need to push them harder. They've really been putting in the hours in the simulator. Investment in our staff is important to the sport. Well, yeah.
What are your predictions for your team going into this season?
Hopefully we'll be able to challenge the top 3, maybe pick up a podium or 2. We're finding out feet here and hoping to find some points. We should have a solid midfield team and hoping for plenty of points. We're going for the championship this season. I would say that one. We're there or thereabouts.
Your team's been picking up points fairly consistently. Do you think you'll be able to become a challenge to the top teams in the future? Will your team be going for the Constructors' Championship this season, or just for points?
We're just planning to get plenty of points this season.
Well, thanks so much, as ever, for your time. It's hugely appreciated.
No worries, Will. No worries, bro. Right. Carry on with that.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race.
Sweet. So we're on for the Dutch Grand Prix. And, right. We're making some headway. We're making some headway here. We're just about to come up to Haas. We do need to work on our aero and our chassis. How's the engine looking? It looks a little worn on our side. I think we can get away with this Grand Prix. We can have another sponsor. So weekly income. Moon. What did they want in the first place? Achieve and hold first position for 4 laps. Ah, so you could literally just do a long run and that's it. Whoops. That might have cursed me now. Hey ho. Right, standings, that's where we're sitting. We're 7th in the championship. Still with only 12 points to our name, which, yeah, it's alright. Season results. Yeah, did not finish at Vietnam. We've only had a 4th this season, so we've been pretty shit. But we are outperforming Pierre Gasly just. But yeah, that is that. And yeah, next time out, we'll be heading to Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix. Next on the calendar. Actually, speaking of standings, where is season? So we'll have the Dutch Grand Prix followed by Spain, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, France, Red Bull Ring, Great Britain, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Russia. Russia back on the calendar, even though it got dropped. Japan, USA, Mexico, and Brazil, followed by Abu Dhabi. So this is where it's going to get interesting in this one now. So nonetheless, that is that we're going to end the stream there. It's been a long ass stream as well at that, but if you guys haven't done so, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button on this video and subscribe to the channel as well. If you haven't done so, if you're watching on Twitch, please give me a follow, and on both of them, if you scroll down, there is all my links as well to many other fantastic streamers and YouTubers as well, so give them a follow in the description as well. If you want to donate, there's a donate button on both of my streams as well, so please, if you feel like helping me out here, then please hit that donate button. But that's that was China. Could have been more. We should have had more, but we didn't. We now go to the Netherlands for the next round of the season, and fingers crossed we can do a little bit better there. But make sure you tune in this week, because Simplo Motorsport will be back for their GT3 and GT4 championship. GT4 is tomorrow night with me giving you the commentary, and GT3s for Pro-Am and Pro will be back on Wednesday and Thursday night. But for myself and everyone here at Audi Sport, it's goodbye.